Hey freaks, Tim here. I have to apologize. Some of you freaks were having issues getting the show yesterday. We were having server/hosting problems. Many freaks contacted me about that. So if you weren't able to listen to the program, Wednesday's show is still up there. It's a good one. Alexis K. Tyler's been shitting herself. She blames it on a Chinese man. Like it's a whole thing. Go back and listen to that episode if you haven't. Because of all these issues, here's the plan. Right now, I'm going to post a best of show for everyone. Today is Thursday, so it's technically supposed to be a Sideshow exclusive day. I will be posting a program just for paying freaks a little bit later, probably in the afternoon. And that means Friday's show for everyone will probably also be posted a little bit late, again, in the afternoon. Not a huge deal. You'll still get your daily recommended DV, just on a slight delay. Right now, got a best of program for you. Enjoy this, and I will see you Sideshow freaks back a little bit later for a new episode.
Distorted View Daily proudly presents great moments in voicemail messages.
Hey Mike, it's about 6:45. I am not coming to work today. I got some diarrhea and it's pretty quick acting. This was not a planned sick day. I wish I'd come into work. Rather feel better and come to work and not feel like I'm feeling now, and anyway. Shut up! I'm not feeling well.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I gotta put up with that too. I'll call you later. Bye.
Hey, freak! I'm sorry. What the hell happened? Hey, freaks! It's Monday, September 26, 2016. Coming up on the program today, drunk Indians, presidential assassination Mad Libs, retards chewing condoms, and dragging human intestines through an airport.
It's the Distorted View Show with Tim Henson.
My doctor wants to dilate my asshole to the size of a fucking coconut.
Hey, freaks! Tim Henson with you, kicking off a new week of programs. This right here is Distorted View Daily. Ting. That is a very understated ting. Listen, I've got a great show for you today. It's a very big day for our nation. It's the first of, 3 presidential debates? Some analysts are expecting like 100 million people to watch. Because, this election cycle has been such a shit show already. Anything could happen at the debate. Trump could very well walk out on stage, pull down his pants, take a shit in his hand, and just fling it at Hillary Clinton. On the flip side, Grandma's so frail, she might have an aneurysm on stage. She could start going into shock, convulsing, who knows what's going to happen. Now, these things probably won't happen, but there's a higher probability this election cycle than ever before in the history of the United States. Because of the high chance of something cool or outrageous happening, I'm doing something that I don't think I've ever done before. I've invited some people over to my house, and we're all going to watch the debate. It's going to be a debate party. I'll try to live tweet as well. If you're not following me at Distorted View, you really should be. Now, because I am having people over, I feel like I need to be a good host and, provide food and drinks and, party accoutrement. But, 99.9% of the time I live my life as a hermit. I'm not used to hosting anything. I could really use some help coming up with some debate party planning ideas. Thankfully, my good friend Leanne Paisley Howell is back with a new installment of Simple Living. I'm Leanne Paisley Howell, and coming up on today's Simple Living, it's 2016, and the year's hottest accessory is transgender children. Don't get left behind the tranny train. If you're an expecting mother, I'll show you how to get a jump start on the long process of transitioning with a dramatic new medical procedure that's gaining popularity here in the West called prenatal gender reassignment. Your uterus can now be ground zero to incubate a he-she freak of nature. Why wait until their teen years to get your tranny when you could have one in 9 months? Now that's what I call shim-full living. Plus, next time you clog your toilet, don't reach for a plunger. I'll show you how that wet clump of toilet paper is great for decoupaging. Or should I say, depoupaging. Fun fact, feces is a natural adhesive. Next, is your cat in heat keeping you awake with that constant nocturnal meowing and howling? How performing kitty cunnilingus might just save you some sleepless nights. But first, are you hosting a debate viewing party? Let me help with some fun, fast, presidential-themed snacks so delicious, it'll almost make you forget that our nation is completely and utterly fucked up the asshole. All this plus much more coming up today on Simple Living. Well, it's debate night. What's more fun than gathering with your friends to see two old people talk loudly and watch spit fly out of their mouths? All that sitting and watching will sure work up an appetite. So how about some candidate-themed foods? First up, the Donald Trump Cheeto-dusted baked potato. Before baking Donald Trump's face, I mean the potato, lightly dust with olive oil and butter and roll in crushed Cheeto dust. After 10 minutes at 400 degrees, you'll pull out a plump, bloated orange potato that looks just like the Don's greasy tangerine face. Next up, pigs in a pantsuit. You'll need some Pillsbury crescent roll dough for this one. Feel free to dip the dough in muted, boring colors to really give it that Hillary pantsuit look. Slit your fat little hot dogs. Oh, you know what they look like? Little cigars, like the one Bill used on Monica Lewinsky's pussy. Anyway, slit the dogs and insert 3 strips of cheese into each slit. Then separate the dough into triangles. Wrap the dough around each hot dog and place on an ungreased cookie sheet. Bake for 12 minutes at 375 degrees. Or until Hillary is golden brown. I mean, the pigs in a pantsuit. I guarantee your guest will love both of these delicious treats. Being a good host is about more than just feeding your guests, though. It's about making sure they have a good time. So after the debate, why not play a game? You're busy, I know, so I've done the work for you. I've created a game that's sure to please debate viewing party guests. It's called How Should We Assassinate the President? Mad Libs. Just go to our show's website at http://www.geocities.com/neighborhood/television city/354-827-823/simpleliving.html, where you'll find tons of fun fill-in-the-blank questions like, I think we should blank blank's head off with a blank. And someone should blank the White House and blank blank with a blank. Bonus points for anyone who actually does it. What's that? Oh, looks like we gotta go. My producer's telling me to wrap it up for some reason. All right, so it's a crazy election year. Boy, am I glad I don't recognize myself as a citizen of the United States. I've created my own personal country called South Potpourri, and geologically speaking, it's located wherever I'm standing. Next time on Simple Living, I'll show my fellow sovereign citizens some darling floral templates to make your own ID cards and license plates using just colored pencils and decoupage paper. Until next time, remember to live simple and don't tread on me. All right, some very good tips if anyone's having a presidential debate viewing party. Hey, we got a couple pieces of audio, and then we'll get into the news. First up, we've done some cringe compilations recently. We've done, transgender. These poor transgender people have been getting it a lot here on Distorted View Daily. I really don't have a problem with trans people, but they are funny. And also a cringe compilation of social justice warriors in general. So there's a new one here. This is a compilation of vegan cringe. Vegans and vegetarians love to talk about their veganism and judge others if they don't live their life the same way. Let's take a listen here. This the first clip is of a woman going to a restaurant. She's at the restaurant looking at a menu.
I'm just wondering, I don't see any dog meat here.
That's right. She's wondering why there's no dog meat on the menu.
That's the latest thing. I thought this was like a meat restaurant, yet I don't see any dog meat here.
We just call it a restaurant. They're just restaurant. We don't call them meat restaurants. God, could these bitches be any more annoying?
It's steak, but steak is made out of cows.
Yeah, and it's fucking delicious.
And I see you've got chicken, which is obviously chicken.
And delicious.
And I see you've got pigs here, but you don't have dogs here. No.
Oh, I wish grizzly old cunt was on the menu. I'd like that fried up, please. Making a big scene at a restaurant. Let people live their lives.
Wondering why you don't have dogs. Why is there no dog meat?
I'll ask the chef.
That is you've got the other meat. I don't understand it. Are you ever going to have dog meat here? Why not? I want to know.
Oh, was that it? Then she just sort of storms off. And absolutely no one's mind was changed that day. You know, like, that was nothing. Nothing happened because of making that big fucking scene.
Everyone here!
Oh, Lord.
Please listen. We want your attention for just one moment.
We're starting a Change.org petition to add dog meat to the menu.
We have a challenge for you today.
And this is not like a Chipotle restaurant. This is like a nice sit-down restaurant.
Ask the hostess if there was any dog meat here. And she said, no, there wasn't. How could anyone kill a dog? We love animals. We all love animals.
Well, some animals are assholes.
We love Cecil the lion.
You know how many animals Cecil the lion killed before he was killed himself? He ate cute little gazelles on the plains of the Serengeti. I don't know, wherever the fuck Cecil was at. Next up here, it's another woman interrupting people's dinner at a restaurant. She's wearing a kale t-shirt.
May I please have everyone's attention?
Kale. Yeah, I'm vegan.
Come here today with understanding and love. I would appreciate if you just listen to what I have to say. The animals that have been killed behind you suffers. They have lives. It's not food, it's violence. Sorry. Why do you call them products when they come from life? These industries of death, and death through strife.
Oh, she wrote a song.
If you're a blind consumer, then you pay to hide the knife.
You know what? I like being a blind consumer. We've been we've eaten meat since we were fucking cavemen. And I've seen what you vegans look like when you just eat kale and soy and shit. Fucking brown teeth, skeletal-looking motherfuckers. You do not look healthy. You can't convince me you do. Finally, after, I don't know, the second or third verse of her dumb song, she gets escorted out.
Please watch Earthlings. Please educate yourself.
It's not food, it's violence. It's not food, it's violence. It's not food, it's violence.
It's not violence if you eat your victims. I don't know if that holds up, like, legally. I don't think you can do that to a person. Like, you can't beat them up and eat them and then just say, it's for nutritional reasons. But, like, animals, it's okay. All right, let's move on, because I got to get ready for my presidential debate viewing. I got to put the pigs in a pantsuit in the oven, for Christ's sakes. All right, I've got a clip here of an Uber ride. This isn't really a confrontation. It's just a drunk Uber passenger talking to his wife on the phone. He's, not that it matters, but he is an Indian man.
Hey, darling, because nobody's picking up.
No one's picking up his goddamn phone!
I make 100 calls, nobody picking up. What the fuck is wrong with me? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Dude's rocking an iPhone 6S. Lame.
I make 100 calls to girlfriends.
Don't you know the 7 is out?
You don't pick up what I can do.
So I think he's talking to his wife.
I am the king of the king, motherfucker. Nobody asked me where I am.
Sounds like he's talking to his wife.
Okay, my subjects take me home. There is some bitch, Sudha, name in my account. Oh my fucking God, I tell you. Every time I type, this fucking bitch picks up my call. Oh, motherfucker. I want to kill her.
Oh, you're brown. You can't say things like that. Then he starts talking to the Uber driver and decides that he wants to go to Vegas.
Unknown destination. I'm going to Vegas. You going to take me to Vegas, buddy?
Vegas?
Yeah.
Las Vegas.
Las Vegas. Can you please...
You want me to drive you all the way to Nevada?
Nevada. Okay, we're going to switch up the meters. And you're going to charge me only $100.
We give him $100 to drive to Vegas?
Please. Please.
Please.
I get you the best dinners in Nevada.
This sounds like a date.
I understand that the dinners there are great, sir, but I can't drive to Las Vegas.
Cannot,
or you will not.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
He's still talking to his wife. This asshole will not drive me to Las Vegas.
This guy's fucked up.
Spot on impression, I know. Very racist. All right. It's fucked up.
It's insane.
Fucked up Uber driver won't drive me to Las Vegas. It's only 5 states away. Come on. This is your job, right? All right. And with that, let's get into the crazy, bizarre twist to the fucked up news right now. If you're not a member of the Distorted View Sideshow, come on already. Sign up. Superfreaksideshow.com. It's very inexpensive. You get full access to the entire archive of programs. Plus, every week, we do bonus material in the form of mini programs, exclusive shows, video casts, that type of thing. Check it out. Superfreaksideshow.com. It's worth it. I guarantee it. 3 quick stories, then we'll get the hell out of here. The parents of an autistic pupil are outraged that he found and chewed 2 used condoms on the playground during PE class. That sounds like my kind of physical education. Today, we're going to practice the missionary position. Everyone put on your condoms. Further, come on, faster, faster! It's a relay race. It's a relay fuck race. Further, the parents were not notified until 2 days later. You have to hold the baton as you're fucking and then pass it to some. All right. Further, the parents were not notified until 2 days later when the school advised that the 9-year-old be tested for AIDS and other diseases potentially contracted from chewing the condoms. This happens more often than you think. Like, it wasn't too long ago that we read about that little boy who went to a hotel with his family, found a used condom either in the bathroom or on the bed or something, just started chewing it, probably because he thought it was bubble gum, and next thing you know, he's got full-blown herpes, and, he'll have that the rest of his life. Nice little reminder. A reminder not to chew fucking shit you find on the floor. It's a good lesson. Though the parents seek accountability for what they call lax supervision of the boy and the playground, it's unclear whether any Peoria public schools... Oh, so this happened in Illinois, I guess? Peoria, Illinois? Any Peoria public school policies were violated. District spokesman Chris Copland would not say whether any staff members faced discipline. Did anyone leave a used condom on the playground? The student is one of about a dozen children who chewed on used condoms this year. It's a real epidemic at this school. No. The student is one of about a dozen children in his class, which hosts the district's autism program. The 4th grader is nonverbal and has a hard time sitting still for more than 10 minutes. Yeah, that's called being a kid, right? No one I went to school with could sit for more than 10 minutes. All right, choosing instead to flap his arms and dash about a room. Any place, he tends to wander off if he spots something that catches his interest, like a jizz-filled scumbag. For that reason, as well as for learning assistance, the boy was assigned a one-on-one aide. Not AIDS, aide. In that role, a staff member is assigned specifically to a student and is the primary supervisor of the student, Copland said. At about 10:30 a.m. on September 12th, the boys' class went to the Traywin Playground for physical education under the supervision of a teacher, 5 aides, and the one-on-one aide. The boy headed to a familiar spot under the slide. Oh, you mean Lover's Slide? Everyone knows people go there to have sex. All right, specifically little kids go there. All right, Copland said the student is known to climb under the play equipment and in various hidden spots on the playground. The student was seen in one of the normal hiding spots. So now hiding is considered physical education. I don't like how we're coddling these autistic tards. You know what I mean? Like, the first part of the story was like, this kid can't sit 10 minutes without running around the classroom. And then you get him in PE class, and he goes and hides under a slide for 40 minutes. No wonder he's wound up the rest of the day. He's taking a nap during physical education. For Christ's sakes. Sorry. At the end of the PE class, the student went back into the school with the rest of the class and continued the school day as usual. That was after the staff member removed the condom from the student's mouth immediately. The items were discarded. I would love to do an x-ray of this kid's stomach. See what else he's swallowed. Bubblegum wrappers, some nails. There's a flip-flop in there. Good God, kid. All right, the staff member did exactly as we expect our staff to do, Copeland said, but the boy's mom scoffs at the school's supervision that day. I mean, condoms are tiny, they're little, especially the condoms I use. These snug fits. I can understand a teacher not seeing the kid put it in his mouth. The boy's mom scoffs at the school's supervision that day. They let my child get not one, but two there's 2 condoms in his mouth? Oh my God. I guess under the slide really is a hot spot for sex. They let my child get not 1 but 2 condoms in his mouth? He must have been so unsupervised. How was the student allowed to be exposed to the used condom? By school procedure, custodians are supposed to inspect the playgrounds and remove any debris before the start of the school day at 8:30 a.m. The father says the school later would neither confirm nor deny to him whether the inspection had occurred that morning. Now the kid has to go, for blood tests, which I'm sure is, a walk in the park for a kid with autism. Freaking the fuck out the whole time. The mom shakes her head and says, I'm scared my son already has autism. Now he might have to fight a disease as well. Oh, yeah, some deadly diseases, and some that'll last a lifetime, like herpes. The parents pulled why else would you wear a condom? Unless you've got something to hide. Meantime, the parents pulled the boy from the school. They've been talking to district teachers and administrators to try to place him elsewhere. The mom says there's no way in hell I'll let him go back. I'm pretty sure he misses school, though. When the bus picks him up, he gets excited, and there are computers, which he likes to use. But now he's just sitting at home, driving me up the goddamn wall. No doubt. All right, second story we have for you. Jesus fucking Christ, are you kidding me? Customs officers at an Austrian airport were taken aback to find human entrails in the bag of a Moroccan traveler. What a weird way of putting that. We were taken aback. Not shocked. Just I'm mildly perplexed. Why are there human entrails sticking out of a luggage? All right, they were taken aback to find human entrails in the bag of a Moroccan traveler who claimed they belonged to her dead husband. Oh, okay. Go on your way, ma'am. Enjoy your flight. Thanks for flying Moroccan Air. The unusual find was made by inspectors at the regional airport of Graz, who checked luggage belonging to a woman arriving from Morocco, according to the Kleine Zeitung newspaper. The intestines had been carefully wrapped and placed in 2 receptacles. How was it wrapped? The way, butchers wrap meat? I get the feeling she wasn't trying to hide the entrails. She was kind of proud of them. I'm going to fry these up later. The intestines had been carefully wrapped and placed in 2 receptacles. The unnamed woman explains that she suspected her deceased husband, a Moroccan born in 1976, had been poisoned, and she wanted to have a toxicology analysis of the tissues carried out. I don't think you need to bring all of the entrails with you. They could have just cut a little sliver, right? The news agency said the discovery was confirmed by the Ministry of Finance, which is the oversight body for Austria's customs service. Police said they had not been asked to intervene. Now, why should you? It's a woman dragging human entrails through the airport. What could be criminal about that? All right, final story we have for you today. It's a plot twist not even Alfred Hitchcock would think of. Oh, I bet you he could think of something like this. The elderly Brooklyn woman found this month living with skeletal remains of her son. As a matter of fact, didn't Hitchcock do a story like that? I mean, in Psycho, Norman Bates is living with his skeletal mother. What a dumb way to start this story. A plot twist not even Alfred Hitchcock would think of. He thought of it. They made a movie out of it. Whatever. All right. Possibly for as long as 20 years. Well, that's how it becomes skeletal. It doesn't start skeletal. It decomposes until there's just a skeleton left. Like Norman Bates' mother. The woman, is a legally blind hoarder who may not have even known that the skeleton was there. I'm sorry. blind is not synonymous with retarded. You know what I mean? Like, all right, you're living with one of your sons. All of a sudden, he goes quiet. You don't hear from him for like a month. There's also a weird stink in the air. And you mean to tell me, you know, he's sitting down in a chair or something. That's where he died. You never sat there, tried to sit in that chair? You don't know what was there? It's a body. And you know, these blinds, they've got heightened senses. You know, so I'm sure you could smell a rotting fucking corpse sitting there. Good God. The chilling discovery of the skeleton was made on September 15th when a relative showed up at Rita Wolfenson's Midwood home to fetch her belongings and take them to her in the hospital. In a debris-choked second-floor bedroom, sister-in-law Josette Buckman found a completely intact skeleton, dressed in jeans, socks, and a shirt, lying on his back on a thin mattress on the floor. It's like some reverse Psycho scene, a law enforcement source said at the time, referring to Hitchcock's 1960 horror flick. They even talk about the goddamn movie that at the beginning they're like, Alfred Hitchcock would never come up with something this crazy. Whatever. Investigators now believe Wolfensons may not have known that she was living with the corpse of her son. Cobwebs and garbage filled the room where the body was found, as if a, quote, garbage truck had dumped its load. The room reeked of rotting food, but not of decaying flesh. Well, not anymore. There's no flesh left. When police questioned the ailing woman, she spoke about her son as if he simply moved out. She's crazy. She's nuts. Her brother, Joseph Buckman, and his wife, Josette, would not say where Wolfenson, whose husband, Jesse, died in 1987, was staying, but they were seen Saturday visiting a Long Island assisted living facility. Authorities have not officially identified the body, but believe the man was her son and that he died of natural causes. They would not provide a name, though. According to public records, Wolfenson had two sons, Michael and Louis. Relatives said they had not seen Louis, who would be 49 years old today, in 20 years. Michael died in 2003 at the age of 38. Wow, everyone's dying young. Oh my God, I'm almost 38. Oh my God, I remember when I considered 38 to be old. Oh my God. I hope I don't die while recording this show and then no one finds me for 20 years and I'm just like a skeleton. Although you guys are on high alert as it is. You know that something's up if I miss a couple days worth of shows. There you go. That, my friends, is your distorted news for Monday. Let's do a couple voicemails and get the hell out of here. All right, I'm sure most of you know all of the ways to contact DV. You can email me, show@distortedview.com, if you run across a funny piece of audio, video, news stories, whatever. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram @DistortedView and Facebook, facebook.com/DistortedViewShow. Let's check in with a few of my freaks on the voicemail line. First up, a few Patreon freaks.
Hey, Timmy Boo. It's Chef C. Not Chef C, Chef C. And I was listening to your show yesterday while you were talking about the dentist who got sued for farting in his office.
Yeah.
And I got to say, I'm kind of on the women's side about this. Only because, obviously, I'm a chef, I work in a kitchen, and I'm the only woman in the kitchen. And all the guys think it's hilarious to fart constantly. And my boss, in particular, the head chef, is lactose intolerant.
Oh.
He thinks it's hilarious to drink a glass of milk and think it's out.
But, if you're lactose intolerant and you drink milk, I mean, that's painful. Like, you have painful, like, your stomach, it hurts, and then it comes out as really stinky farts.
I don't know. I guess I can kind of see. I don't know if I say something.
You would rather have large, stinky farts and deal with the discomfort.
Or anything, but none of them seem to have any problem busting ass anytime. And
Yeah.
I think it's hilarious. So, honestly, I thought it was just a guy thing. I don't know.
It could be.
Just as grossed out as I am.
I'm trying to think of, I've worked at some small companies before, but we never had the fart problem.
And again, you're a careless fairy.
And then larger companies, we don't have the fart problem either.
Thanks, Timmy. Keep up the good work.
All right, thank you very much.
Hey, Timmy Boo.
Oh, sorry, I'm replaying that. Yeah, I mean, it is a guy thing, definitely. You don't see women having farting contests and, trying to stink each other out.
Timmy Boo, it is Sideshow Freak and Patreon patron Al Jolson calling. And this message is actually for Florida Man.
Oh, God.
You know, Florida Man, I want you to know you seem like a really nice guy.
Okay, let's just end the voicemail right there. You know it's going to make a turn for the worse.
And I hope that you and Florida women are kicking ass in life, and I hope you guys are fucking happy. And I love it when you call in, because I love it when every freak calls in. Even the train wrecks, even the hate fag guy, because the way that us freaks interact with Timmy Blue, it's one of the things I love most about this show.
Yeah.
You know, we've become like a weird, fucked up community, and that's goddamn awesome. You know, so fuck voicemail wars, fuck all that petty nonsense. You guys are all my brothers and my sisters and my really attractive cousin who I have feelings for, and we're all brought together by our mutual love of the most careless of all fairies, motherfucking Timmy, motherfucking Boo, motherfucking Henson.
Wow, that is a very positive voicemail message. Very nice. Thank you.
Hey, Tim.
Hey, faggot.
I'm listening to some old shows, like about a month ago at this point, and LeBaron called in, and in his, spazzy, autistic way, he was sort of shrieking like this the whole time.
Oh, that's a good LeBaron.
But near the end of the call, he asked a question about some guy singing Vampire Bat, and I'm sure he's figured out who that was, because he was trying to figure out who was singing a song where at one point it goes Vampire Bat, and in case he hasn't figured it out yet, that is Wesley Willis.
Wesley Willis.
There's a song called Rock and Roll McDonald's.
Yeah.
The guy's dead.
Wesley Willis, right?
He had a whole bunch of brain problems, like bipolar something.
Really, the guy who sang Rock and Roll McDonald's wasn't all there mentally?
Whatever.
Shocker.
Right, Tim.
All right, thank you very much for the information. Oh, God.
Good morning, Timmy Boo. It's Florida Man. So I'm still catching up with the show. I'm almost caught up. This is now August 24th, and I was listening to the August 10th show, where you were lamenting your pre-order of No Man's Sky. But also, I was listening to the voicemails, and somebody called in about Pitch Black, and I wanted to weigh in on this a little bit.
Okay.
I wish they would have gone back to the original formula of Pitch Black,
which was a little more sour, right?
I don't know if you
sour
recall,
grape,
but I distinctly remember when Pitch Black first came out, before they did that Pitch Black 2.
Yes. Yes, Queen. Yes. Preach.
When it originally came out, it had a really sour grape taste. That's something that I really appreciated in the soda, because
yeah, they changed the formula, and then whenever they bring Pitch Black back, they use the second formula, which is sweeter. And so, by the way, if you're wondering about that, Pitch Black was up against Baja Blast this summer, and you could vote on what your favorite was, and they said they were going to bring back one of those two flavors permanently, and Pitch Black won. Just got notification on Mountain Dew's Twitter sheet that it's now back in stores permanently, so if you like Pitch Black, it's back.
Hey, Tim, it's Salmonella calling. So I got really, really excited because I found Crystal Pepsi. And
then I tasted it.
It is delicious. I don't know what people are complaining about. I think
if you like cola, it's just different. If you're one of these people that I like all different kinds of cola. I like Coke, I like Pepsi, I like RC, or whatever. I like Faygo. You'll like this because it's different. But if you are brand loyal, you're I only drink Coke, and then you tried Crystal Pepsi, you're going to hate it.
It's refreshing. It tastes almost completely like regular Pepsi to me.
But a little different.
I'm super excited. The last time I had it
there
was when I was 8 years old and in the hospital because, and I don't know if you could tell from my name, Salmonella, I'm a little sickly. So it was really exciting.
You and me both. I'm always sick too.
It was a callback to a shitty time in my life, but it was a fun time.
Fun memories.
Hey, Tim. So
I was in the intensive care unit for most of my formative years.
Hey, Tim. Sir Rovis here. I just heard about it. Wanted to let you know in case you didn't. It was under your radar or whatever. Apparently, there is now a Krispy Kreme soda out there somewhere.
Oh, I did hear about that. I haven't tried it yet.
more easier to obtain in your neck of the woods than mine.
I don't know who makes that. Is that a Jones flavor, maybe?
Give you a flavor profile.
I will check it out. I'll get back to you. I wouldn't mind downing fucking Krispy Kreme glaze as a beverage. That is all the time. I'm fat. That's all the time we have on this edition of the show. I want you guys to email me, show@distortedview.com. Distortedview.com is our official website. Voicemail line for you, 206-666-4463. That's 206-660. Oh, God. Is it? Oh, God. Hey, freak. Spread the distortion, STD. Tell all your friends about the show. Don't forget to rate us and review us on iTunes. I will see you back tomorrow for the Tuesday program. Until then, have a great day. Bye, everybody.
And all you fags can go to hell and do it now.
This has been another excellent podcast from the Scribe Media Group. Learn more at scribe.net.